In this video, you'll learn about the different type of polysaccharides. Carbohydrates are classified into 4 types depending on the number of units present in it. The simplest form of carbohydrate is a monosaccharide. Disaccharides are made up of 2 monosaccharide units. Oligosaccharide consists of more than 2 but less than 10 monosaccharide units, while polysaccharides are made up of more than 10 monosaccharide units. Polysaccharides are not sweet sugars. They are also called glycans, and depending on the monosaccharide unit, these are further classified as glucans, galactans, fructans, etc. Due to their large size, they cannot cross the membranes directly and are transported in the form of vesicles. Polysaccharides are classified as homopolymers if the repeating monosaccharide unit is of the same type, while heteropolymers consist of more than one type of repeating units. On the basis of function, the polysaccharides are classified as structural polysaccharides and storage polysaccharides. So now, let's learn more about the classification of polysaccharides, starting from the structural polysaccharides. The first type of structural polysaccharide we will be discussing is cellulose. The structure of cellulose is made up of only one type of monosaccharide unit, which is beta-glucose. So cellulose is a homopolymer of beta-glucose. These beta-glucose units are attached to each other by formation of glycosidic bond between the first and fourth carbon of adjacent units called beta-1,4 glycosidic bond. Structurally, cellulose exists as a linear chain and forms linear fibrils by parallel arrangement of many cellulose molecules which are attached to each other by hydrogen bonds. Cellulose is found in abundance in plants as a component of the cell wall. It is also found in the cell wall of some other group of organisms like diatoms, dinoflagellates, and even in the spores formed by slime molds. The lower group of fungi also consists of cell wall made up of cellulose. Another example of structural polysaccharide is chitin. Chitin is made up of modified form of beta-glucose unit called N-acetyl-glucosamine, or in short NAG. In this unit, the OH of the second carbon of beta-glucose is replaced by an amino group which in turn is attached to an acetyl group. Thus chitin is a homopolymer of N-acetyl-glucosamine. The bond formed between adjacent NAG units is beta-1,4 glycosidic bond as in case of cellulose. The resulting structure is again a straight chain molecule which can be arranged either parallelly or antiparallelly to form fibrils. Chitin is a major component of most of the fungal species cell wall and is also found in the exoskeleton of insects and crustaceans. The last structural polysaccharide we will be discussing is peptidoglycan. Peptidoglycan is a complex polysaccharide as it consists of 2 different modified forms of beta-glucose units. One unit is N-acetyl-glucosamine and the other is called N-acetylmuramic acid. NAM is a modified form of NAG in which a lactic acid group attaches to the third carbon of the NAG unit. The NAG and NAM units are attached to each other by formation of beta-1,4 glycosidic bonds. So a peptidoglycan chain consists of alternating repeating units of NAG and NAM. Besides this, the lactic acid group of each NAM unit attaches a short peptide chain which consists of 2 to 5 amino acids depending on the bacterial species. The multiple chains of peptidoglycan attaches to each other by hydrogen bonding between these peptide chains. Peptidoglycan is present in the cell wall of most primitive organisms called bacteria. And that's all about structural polysaccharides. For more detailed notes, diagrams and quizzes, check out the link in the description below.